It's Monday Night Fury Football on the PlaySpace Live. I'm Keith Appleton for Play Games. Sam is, as usual, running the board and keeping track of the score for us tonight. We're going to pre-play this weekend's upcoming Pro Football Conference Championship games with our very own condensed, fast and furious Pro Football strategy game, Fury Football. We did a similar thing this past fall with the World Series and Fury Hardball, with our own Fury Hardball renditions of the Dodgers and Tampa Bay Rays, and that went really well, so we thought, let's do this again for football this time. Buffalo and Kansas City, Tampa Bay and Green Bay. We're going to play both games tonight, back-to-back. We'll start with the Buffalo-Kansas City game first, and then we'll wrap it up with the matchup of Brady and Rodgers in the NFC Championship game. If you're not familiar with Fury Football, you can get all the information on our website, playnow.com, PLAAYNOW.com, playnow.com. A quick overview of Fury Football for those of you that are watching and thinking, huh? It's 6-on-6 football. Each team gets 4 possessions. There are no first downs. You get 4 downs to score. After that, the other team takes over at whatever yard line you were at. We will allow the kicking option for tonight's action. That is an optional rule for the game. Sometimes we incorporate the option and we never use it, but it will be in the arsenal of all teams tonight. Touchdowns are worth 6 points. But touchdown conversions can be worth more points. To convert a touchdown, you choose which yard line you want to convert from, and then if you successfully score from that yard line, you get that many points, and you get the chance to convert again. So let's say you choose to go from the 5, that's a 5-point conversion. If you convert it, then you get to convert again from whatever yard line you'd like to convert. We'll use a die to determine randomly how many points the teams will be going for on the conversion. And we have kind of a house rule that if you're trailing by more than 10, you'll roll 2 dice, and you'll go for that many points. The offense has 3 play choices: pass, run, and audible. For the audible, you get to choose your play after the defense is revealed. The defense has 4 play choices. I mean, that seems kind of unfair, but it is counteracted by the defense react choice. Defense gets to choose pass, run, blitz, or react. And the react defense counteracts the audible offense. If you choose react versus an audible, it just immediately shuts the play down. You go to the next down. We will have these teams available for free download. Had hoped to have them up for the show, but running a little bit behind today. Also had hoped to make coach cards. Did not get around to that. We're just going to use the standard auto coach cards. We did make strategy cards, though, 4 for each team, and we will allow the teams to use those. We'll have our standard rule for Fury Football that the one team gets to choose whether they're going to go first. The other team gets first use of their strategy cards, and then once the strategy card is used, then the other team gets the option to use their strategy cards. And that's our introduction. Let's get down to the playing field and get rolling on tonight's game. We have Buffalo opting to go first. Well, Kansas City won the toss, so they'll go second. Buffalo will have the ball first. And that means that Kansas City will have the strategy cards first. I'm going to use this little white pawn to indicate the strategy cards. And we're ready to go. I'm going to use colored dice here to determine what the play calls are. I'm going to use a red die for Kansas City, a blue die for Buffalo, and we'll just roll these dice to determine what the offense and defense play calls are. And then we'll use the Fury dice and the regular game dice to determine what the outcome is. So, I'm going to start first down. First possession, midfield stripe, Buffalo with the ball, and let's get underway here. Buffalo and Kansas City in our AFC Conference Fury Championship game. So Buffalo's got a 5 and Kansas City has a 2, so I'm just going to place these here. It'll be a run play for Buffalo versus a react defense for Kansas City. So let's get the react defense card here, and Buffalo will get a 13. That's going to be player number 4 on the Kansas City defense, Derek Nadi, who will get a short loss. He'll tackle Devin Singletary for a short loss. And it'll be a loss of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kansas City's defense makes the first big play. Second down for the Bills. And they're going to call an audible. Let's see, are they in the white area, not in the orange zone yet, versus a react defense for Kansas City. So that'll shut that down. And we go to third down. Third down for the Bills. They're going to call another audible, and it looks like it's another react defense for Kansas City. So they got him again, 4th down. So here's a choice whether they should try to punt or try to get some yardage on a play. I think, you know what? I think they're going to punt. They're going to use the kicking option. So we just roll these 2 dice. That's how many yards the ball travels. And if it's doubles, it's blocked. And we get 9. Ooh, they got a good punt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that will be Buffalo's first possession. And the ball goes over to Kansas City. Oops. It wouldn't be a play broadcast unless I dropped my dice. I think I got it, though. All right, Kansas City on offense. From their own, let's see, that'd be their own 7. And Mahomes, of course, at quarterback. And here we go. We're going to have them call it's 1 versus 1. A pass versus a pass pass versus a pass defense. Basically a gotcha defense. So Mahomes didn't fool anybody on that one. And here's our roll. 1. That'll be a Jordan Poyer making the play. It's an incomplete pass. And we have a 2nd down. Get this here. 2nd down. And goal to go. Our next play is going to be another passing play. This time, Buffalo's in the react defense. And let's see what kind of result we get here. 19. That will be player 12. That's Mahomes. Touchdown. Touchdown pass for Mahomes. Right away. Put it in the hands of Tyreek Hill.
Are they away or home?
Kansas City is the home team. Yeah, we went with the home and away things rather than the actual teams because we're going to play 2 games here. All right, so let's see how many points they're going to go for in the conversion. 6-0 Kansas City. 6-0 the home team. They're going to go for 3 points. So we'll put the ball on the 3-yard line. And let's see what kind of play Mahomes calls here. 3, he's going to call a run play versus a react defense. Run play versus react. And here's the results. It's 11. Oh, it's going to be a Travis Kelce, medium gain. I believe he's going to get in unless I roll a 2, double ones. Nope, he's in for the score. It makes it 9-0 Kansas City. And they will go for 6 points this time. 6-point conversion here for Kansas City. And Mahomes is going to call an audible. And looks like Buffalo's in the react defense, so that'll shut that right down. So Buffalo will take over at the 7 for their 2nd possession. Down 9-0. All right, we're going to switch the side here. And once again, Kansas City has the use of the strategy card, so that may play into effect here. All right, so our first play for Buffalo, Josh Allen behind the center. He is going to call a run play, and Kansas City is in a pass defense. Run play versus pass defense, a good matchup for the Bills. See if they can get anything going here. Number 6. That's going to be a defense. That's Chris Jones for the Kansas City defense. He's going to get him for a short loss. Big defensive play from Chris Jones. It's a loss of 1. 2nd down. Allen's got to get something going here. It's calling for let's see, they're still in the white area, middle of the field, so it's going to be a pass play against a Fury defense. So Kansas City, Andy Reid is sending the dogs. Here's our results. A 19. That will be, looks like a fumble. Oh, my gosh. Bad news for the Bills. So a fumble for Josh Allen. That puts Kansas City, that ends their possession. And Kansas City takes over for their 2nd possession at the 6-yard line, or at the 5-yard line. All right. So we switch back over to this side. Mahomes trying to amp up the score. He'll start with, looks like an audible. And Buffalo is in a run defense. So that means Mahomes will obviously will pass. And let's see what the result is. 19. 19, it's going to be a medium gain. Gain of 8, another touchdown. Mahomes to Kelsey. So it's now 15-0. And they will go for 5. Going for 5. 15-0 Kansas City. Here we go. And they'll call a run play. And Buffalo's in the gotcha defense, so they'll call a run defense. Run play versus run defense. 20. Ooh, that's going to be one of those bonus results. So let's see what happens first of all. So it's going to be player 12, Mahomes. We got the circle, so it is a score. Let's check the 20-plus results. Could be a penalty or an injury, or let's just see what happens here. 19. It is a penalty on the defense player, so they can take the points, roll for points, and repeat the down. I think they'll just take the conversion. I think they'll take the conversion. Yeah, 5 points. So give Kansas City another 5 points. They'll decline the penalty, in other words. And so that makes it 20-0. And they're going to go for 4. The route is on. Of course, in Fury football, it can change quickly. All right, so going to go for a 4-point conversion. And they are going to pass against a pass defense. So Mahomes back to pass. And we got a 9, which will be Austin Ryder. It will be a medium gain. Because we got the square. Oh, only 3. So he didn't quite get in. But that puts the Bills at their own 1. So no conversion on that. But we go to the third possession for Buffalo. Down 20-0 and backed up. And they still don't have any... they can't use their strategy cards yet. Which is unfortunate. All right, here's Allen trying to get something going here. He will call a pass play against a react defense. Pass versus react. Allen, back to pass. 12, that's a good one. It's a touchdown. Whoa, it's a long touchdown. So, yeah, there we go. A 19-zone touch. They're not exactly yards in Fury football, but there's 19 spaces on the board. So touchdown for Buffalo. That makes it 20-6. They are down by more than 10, so they will go for a 6-point conversion. And let's see if they can convert it. Big play from Allen to Stephon Diggs. All right, so they're going to call for a run play. And Kansas City is in the react defense. Run play versus react. And a 19. That will be number 12. That's Josh Allen. And the circle will get him a medium gain. Got to roll at least a 6. 9. He's in for the score. So Allen converts. That will make it 20-12. And they get to convert again. Now they're down by less than 10, so they will roll 1 dice. 4. They're going to go for a 4-point conversion. And see if they can convert. This looks like it's going to be a audible against a gotcha. So that'll end the drive. But they did get 12 points, and Kansas City will take over at the 4 for their third possession. A little bit closer game now, 20-12. Here's Mahomes from the orange zone, calling for a run play against a pass defense from Buffalo. So Mahomes got the matchup he wanted. And a 2, that'll go into the Buffalo defense, though. Looks like Tre'Davious White is going to make the play on the square. That'll be, it's a fumble! Tre'Davious White covers the fumble. And that puts Buffalo right there. That ends the drive and gives them the ball at the Kansas City 4 for their fourth possession. So this is the final possession for Buffalo. They got to punch it in and convert. So big fumble, Tre'Davious White with the fumble recovery. All right, here we go. Josh Allen is calling for a, let's see, they are in the orange zone, so it'll be a run play versus a pass defense. So another good, favorable matchup for the Bills. Can they convert? Ooh, they're going to go into the Kansas City defense too. Let's see here. 2, that will be let's see, a short loss or a short gain. A short gain on the circle. 3, that puts the ball down on the down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal. Keep in mind, Kansas City does have a couple of strategy cards they could use here that would be helpful on defense. Let's roll over our play first. So Allen is going to call for a, let's see, in the orange zone, that'll be a run play, another run play against a react defense. No, it's a gotcha defense inside the orange zone. So it's run versus run. Run versus run. It's 11. That is Devin Singletary. And that will be in for the score. But now they can use their strategy card, which will be the replay review. So after opponents score, if they roll a circle here, then the ball is placed on the 1 yard line. So a circle will kill that score. Nope, it is not good. The play is upheld. 6 points for Buffalo. It's a 20-18. Let's see how many they're going to convert for. This is their last possession, so they've got to score on this conversion. So they should probably try for at least 3. We'll see if they try for more. Actually, a 3-point conversion would probably be smart. Let's just have them go for 3. If they try for 2, there's no point in tying, right? There's really no point in trying for 1. So they'll go for 3. That will give them the lead, and then we'll roll to see what they go for after that. So it's a 3-point conversion. And let's see what the play call is. Buffalo is going to call for a pass play against a gotcha defense. Pass versus pass. All right, so Allen is up against it. He's got to convert here. This is the game. 13. Oh, picked off. Intercepted. Chiefs hold on to win. 20-18. And that's the game. Chiefs will not have to run their final possession. They'll just kneel it out. All right, so the Bills make a late charge, but cannot score the necessary conversion, and that puts Kansas City into the big game. Let's get these cards picked up and get our second game laid out. And we'll see who Kansas City will be facing here. All right, so there's these cards. Should have these. So let's see.
Get some Kansas City still on there.
Oh, yes, I do. Get those out of here. So we'll flip the coin here. High roll. Green is going to be for Green Bay, obviously. Red and black's for Tampa Bay. And the higher die gets to choose. We'll say the higher die is going to defer. So it looks like Tampa Bay will get the ball last. Green Bay will get the ball first. So let's go ahead and set it up here. I've got these in order. There's the Packers defense. Zadarius Smith in the center of it. Pretty awesome. On offense, they got Devontae Adams, David Bakhtiari, Lindsey, Turner, Alan Lazard on the other end, and A-Rod, Aaron Rodgers, right there at the star back position. And the strategy cards, they got the Rodgers rate, which if you've seen the commercial, you'll know what I'm getting at. They get extra dice. And here's their reserves. Oh, let me get these Buffalo guys out of here. All right, and Tampa Bay on defense. We've got Levani David, Sean Murphy Bunting, Antoine Winfield Jr. These guys were pretty amazing last night in the Superdome. Damakon Suh at the center. Devin White. And on offense, Mike Evans. Rob Gronkowski will play at kind of like a tight end line position. Ali Marpet, Ryan Jansen, Ronald Jones, and Tom Brady. Strategy cards displayed up here. We got Brady Magic, which will allow any D20 roll of 12, which of course matches Brady's uniform number, and Rodgers for that matter. Any roll of 12, if they so decide to play it, will score a touchdown. It just bypass Brady's card completely. All right, so first use of the strategy cards will go to Green Bay. Because Tampa Bay deferred. And we'll get the ball last. All right, so here we go. I'm going to get rid of these dice here. We're going to do the same exact thing. Green will represent Green Bay. Red will represent what Tampa Bay calls. And we are going to get started here with first possession, first down, center of the field. Aaron Rodgers for the hometown Packers. And here we go. Rodgers is going to call for a run play versus a Fury defense for Tampa Bay. And here we go. 16 on the Fury defense. That will be pointed at player 2, which happens to be Sean Murphy bunting. Stops him for no gain. Second down. All right. Second down, here we go. Rodgers is calling a pass this time versus a react defense for Tampa Bay. Pass versus react. Got an 8, which is going to go to David Bakhtiari. That's a long gain. No Fury die needed. So I'm going to roll all 3 of these. Adds up to 13. Touchdown pass. Rodgers connects for the score. 6-0 Green Bay. 6-0 for the home team. All right, and they will convert for 4. From the 4, here's our play call. Pass play versus pass defense. All right, we got a 2. That will go right into the teeth of the Tampa Bay defense. That's going to be Levante David with the... Oh, he's going to allow a short gain on the circle. Let's see if he gets in. Otherwise, it would have been intercepted. 6, he's in for the score. 4 points on the conversion. Gets past Levante David. It's 10-0. Another conversion. They will convert from the 3. 1, 2, 3. This time Rodgers is going to call for a run play versus a Fury defense. Run play, Fury defense. 14. That will be a medium gain. He's probably going to get in. And he does. So give him 4 more. That makes it 14-0. Another conversion attempt for Green Bay. They will go for a run play against a gotcha defense. Run versus run. Didn't have any running backs in here, so they're going to, I guess, have Rodgers run it in or try to. 12. He does. Touchdown. I guess a medium gain. He could get a medium gain. Yeah, if I roll a double ones. Nope, he's in for the score. Give him another 3. It makes it 17-0, and they will convert again for 3 more. Another 3-point conversion. Looks like it's going to be an audible for Rodgers against a react defense. So that'll kill that play right there. Rodgers tried to get a little fancy there, but still 17-0, and Tampa Bay gets the ball at their own 3 for their first possession. And here comes Tom Brady. Let's see if he's got any magic here. All right, so he's going to call for an audible against a pass defense, so they'll call a run play, obviously. Brady going for a run play against the pass defense. Here we go. 18, that'll be a medium gain. So it'll pick up 4. 4 zones for Ronald Jones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Second down. This time it's a pass play against a Fury defense. Pass play, Fury defense. 13. Uh-oh, that's a sack. And Green Bay controls the strategy cards. So a sack for 2. Back to the 5, and it makes it third down. Would not be a good time to call an audible here, I don't think. Does he do it? No, he's going to call a run play. Make sure run play versus a pass defense. So that's a favorable matchup for the Bucs. And here's our result. Player 9, that's Ali Marpet for a medium gain of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they're in Green Bay territory. They'll have to go for it here, I think, on 4th down. And the call, it'll be it's going to be a pass play against a pass defense. Pass play versus pass defense. Brady back to pass. We have a 17. That will not be good. That's picked off. So it's intercepted by, I'll roll the dice here, by Adrian Amos. So that'll end the possession for the Bucs with no points. And Green Bay goes to their second possession up 17-0. But as we saw in the previous game, big leads sometimes don't hold. Rodgers will call for a run play against a pass defense. Run play versus pass defense, 17. That'll be a long gain. So they're going to roll all three. Oh, but they only got, look at that, I rolled two ones and a 2, so they only got 4 on that long gain. 1, 2, 3, 4, good break for Tampa Bay. Second down, but they are at the Tampa Bay 7. Rodgers calling for an audible and a run defense by Tampa Bay, so they'll call the pass. Back to pass, looking for Lazard, 15. Run defense, that will be a short gain. So he finds Lazard for 3. Third down. Now in the orange zone. And here we go. And looks like he's going to call for a run play. Rodgers calls a run. Fury defense for the Bucs, trying to put a loss, knock them back. And here's our result. It's 9. That will be player. This is Corey Lindsey. On the run play, a circle will mean a short gain. So they are going to pick up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's enough for the score. Just barely made it in. Touchdown Green Bay. 23-0. They will convert from the 1. Oh, those 1-point conversions are brutal. If you make them, you only get a point. But if you don't make them, then the other team's backed up. All right, so from the 1, Rodgers is calling for a run play against a Fury defense. Run play, Fury defense. Here's the play. 8. That will be David Bakhtiari. Rodgers gets in for the 1 point, make it 24-0. And now a 5-point conversion. Let's see what Rodgers does this time from the white zone. He will call for a pass play against another Fury defense for Tampa Bay. Trying to get some pressure on him. And another 8. That's David Bakhtiari again. A long game. Bakhtiari, the star of the game here so far. 8. That'll be another score. 5 more points for Green Bay. Makes it 29. And a 5-point conversion again. All right, looks like it's going to be another pass play. This time they're in the gotcha defense. They're abandoning the Fury, which has not served them very well. Pass versus pass. It's going to be 3. There's Antoine Winfield, who is going to... Oh, he's going to allow a medium gain because of the square. Unbelievable. Would have been an interception. Another 5-point conversion for Green Bay. And this time they're going from the 3. They had that one dead to rights. Antoine Winfield had him dead to rights on that one. Will be another pass versus pass. I'm sorry, they're in the orange zone. A run defense versus a gotcha. So it's run versus run. 5. That will go into the Bucs defense. That should be a stop. That is Dabakong Su. Yes, unless he didn't get the square, so he wasn't penalized. Stops him for no gain, and finally the drive is over. Woo! So it's 34-0. Tampa Bay with their second possession. See if they can get something going here. Tampa will call for a, let's see, they're in the orange zone. So a run play versus a Fury defense. 4. That's going to be the Packers defense. Let's see. It's going to be oh no, it's a short loss. Dean Lowry gets him for the touchdown. Oh my gosh, bad. So 6 more points for Green Bay. And they get to convert. And they're going to get the ball back. So they're going to try from the 1. Either way, they're going to get the ball back. And this is turning into a rout. All right, so it'll be a pass play against a react defense. Pass play versus react for Green Bay. 15. That'll be player 2, and that will be picked off by Sean Murphy Bunting. So no points on the conversion, but Green Bay gets the ball back for their third possession from the midfield stripe, leading 40-0. See if they can add to the lead. 2 is going to be a pass versus a gotcha defense. So it's pass versus pass. They need the turnover bad. 18. That sounds like it is. And it is a turnover. Intercepted. So that'll end the threat. And Tampa goes on their third possession from the midfield stripe going the other way. Well, that was fortunate. But now they got to convert and convert again and again. All right, so Brady calling for a run play. And it looks like a react defense for Green Bay. And here we go. Ronald Jones with the ball, 11. And he's got the ball. He's going to get a medium gain. Gosh, they're just not getting the Fury rolls. Would have been a touchdown with a square. He does get 11, though. That's going to be a touchdown anyway. So Ronald Jones is in the end zone for the Buccaneers. 40-6. Rolling 2 dice. They're going for 10-point conversion from the 10. All right. Brady will call for a run play from the midfield stripe. And it's a react defense for Green Bay. It's a run versus react. Again, giving it to Jones. Defender 4. That is Dean Lowry, who will allow... Ooh, gets him for the... Again, Tampa Bay does not get the Fury roll. It was either a medium gain or a short loss. 50-50, and they get the short loss. So that'll end the conversion. Oh, loss of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we go to possession 4 for Green Bay. Leading 40-6. Not looking good for Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. All right, so looks like Rodgers is going to call for a run play against a run defense. And again, we need a turnover for Tampa Bay to keep this competitive. 8. That is going to be, let's see, Bakhtiari now. David Bakhtiari is a stud. It's going to be a long gain for Bakhtiari. That's going to be a score. And he's in for the score. Makes it 46-6. And they will convert from the 5. Four. All right, so it's going to be a run play versus a react defense. That react defense has not worked well for... Well, really nothing's worked very well for Tampa Bay tonight. That's going to be 3. Well, it is into the Tampa Bay defense. Antoine Winfield will stop him for a short gain. Let's see if he can only score on a 5 or a 6. He gets a 1. All right, so they do get to the orange zone, and that will be no conversions. It's 46-6, and this is the final possession for Tampa Bay. Brady trots onto the field. And again, Green Bay has had possession of the strategy cards, but they haven't really needed to use them. They're just kind of controlling them, so we haven't really been able to use Brady magic here. All right, so looks like it'll be a pass play versus 4 is a pass defense. Pass versus pass. That's not a good call. Player 6, that's Rashawn Gary. And the triangle will be a sack. Rashawn Gary's going to dive in there for the sack. 5, that's the end of the game right there. Sacks him for the touchdown. And adds insult to injury, adds 6 more. So there's our final score. Green Bay 52, Tampa Bay 6. Yikes. All right, well, we will have these teams available for free download. Something tells me that you might have a different outcome if you played this game on your own tabletop. Sometimes that's just the way it goes for for Fury Football. We'll put these available probably first thing in the morning. You can check back. We'll put the link here on the video. And
Post it on Facebook.
also posted on Facebook, yes, on our social media platforms, so that it'll be easy to find, and you can run your own conference championships games with the Fury Football. We do have the Fury Football mats back in stock. They were out of stock for a couple weeks as we were waiting on Postal Service to deliver them, but they are now back in stock. And what else? I was hoping to make some coaches cards to go along with these teams. So that, we do have Angry Reed with the Fury Football coaches cards, but I didn't have anything equivalent for everybody else. So I may, if I find time, make coaches cards for each of these. Might add a little more spice to the mix. Thursday nights, we will do our Play Games Laboratory Lightning Round. Again, we've done this a couple times. It always gets a great audience, and it's always fun to do. Always get a lot of questions, a lot of interest in what we're thinking about, what we're doing. We've got a couple things that we've worked on since we spoke last in the lightning round, or in the laboratory. We'll show you those. We have a lot of ideas, many things that are kind of in the idea stage. So they're not really finished games. They're more like ideas. We'll share some of those with you. And looking forward to our laboratory lightning round. The way it works is we'll set the timer at 60 minutes and we'll start counting down. We'll have a big stack of boxes. Each box will contain a game or a game idea. We'll talk about that game for a maximum of 10 minutes. The timer will go off and then we'll move on to the next game. So we'll get as many as 6 games, maybe more, in that 60-minute time frame. So I hope you'll join us Thursday night right here on the Play Space Live. Until then, enjoy your week. Stay safe, stay well, and we do appreciate you being part of the Play Games community.